Greetings, Astasia Bliss, Kundalini Queen, helping you manage life force energy. So I took a couple of days off, maybe even a week off. Like I took a little hiatus there. It's all a part of honoring that inflow and exflow, inhale, exhale, outflow, inflow of energy that is our life force. You know, sometimes it's high and it's motivating and it's pushing, and sometimes it's receding and we're being asked to receive new frequencies, new life force that can be draining. And it's great to be able to honor that time. So I needed to do that. This has been a week where I needed to relax and receive. And you know, in this culture, it is really, really challenging sometimes for those of us who are maybe like overachievers or really doers. I have a hard time not thinking about what the next thing is, but I have learned over the years that, you know, if I don't honor the downflux, the part of the cycle that is low, that is not doing, but just being, then that's when I get sick. Like that's when, you know, life has to take you down and make you rest. You know, it's better to just notice, at least I think, it's better to just notice, hey, there's a receding, you know, energy going on and it's telling me to sleep more, to be low, to don't do a lot, you know, like cancel certain things, draw in, so that, you know, your energy can be nurtured and you can regenerate yourself. And whenever that's happening, it's a rebirthing process that we go through again and again in our awakening, in our, you know, journey on evolution. So we're constantly moving through this. So notice when life is calling you just to recede, and trust that if that means you're pulling away from a certain, say, income stream, that another one's going to open up because you're honoring life. Or if your attention's being like, hey, I need to study this thing, and if that's really pulling you through several cycles and you still feel it strongly, then you know that if you put your attention there, that finances will come to support that, if that's what life wants to do through you. And you'll know, like sometimes we just get like hits of inspiration or hits of like, you know, things that we're like, oh, that'd be really cool. But if we sit with it, it passes. You know, and a lot of times when we sit with just that receding energy, that's when like the real stuff starts to come in, like the real messages or what you are really supposed to do. What is the thing that is truly calling you? And maybe it is the thing that came in your action time. But these downtimes are a good time to notice what sticks. If you just kind of melt into it, you just let yourself go into the dissolve, which can be challenging. You know, like we're kind of like programmed to think we need to stay up and good all the time, but sometimes we're not. You know, sometimes it's better to just do nothing for a few days, because in that nothingness births the somethingness that we can't access if we're always doing. We're not leaving the space for it, right? So if you are feeling that call, honor that in yourself. Honor the need to recede. That's part of this awakening journey too. It's not always up and out. Sometimes it's in and back. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If you need assistance walking along your awakening journey, I know it can be daunting sometimes, please reach out. I do offer several one-on-one coaching slots per year. So starting again in January, I'll be opening up just a few one-on-one coaching spots to help walk you through your awakening. And if you need support, you know, you have access to me. You have access to regular sessions. You have access to, you know, as if we're, you know, I hope we become friends. Usually I become friends with my coaching clients, but it is something that I line up and link up with you in your evolutionary journey. So reach out. And this is Astasia Bliss, Kundalini Queen. I'll talk to you next time.